Get into a comfortable position. Now allow your eyes to close and begin by focusing your awareness on your breath. I want you to focus on your breath to bring about deep relaxation. So take a big, deep breath in. Find any tension or tightness in your body. Turn it into orange liquid and let it drain out your fingers and your toes. Again, big deep breath in. Find any tension or tightness in your body and just let it drain out your fingers and your toes. And one more time, deep breath in. Find any tension or tightness and just release it. Good. Now breathe easily and effortlessly. Each breath allows you to become more relaxed and comfortable, letting any outside sounds only serve to allow you to go deeper inside. A reminder of how good it is to leave the noise and stress of the outside world and journey into the quiet and peace of your own inner world. As you sink deeper down into the quiet and calm, imagine a grounding cord dropping down from the back of your spine to the earth. Imagine it going down to the center of the earth, deep into the earth. Imagine there is something that you can anchor the cord to so that no matter where you go on your inner journey, you feel solidly connected to the earth. Good. As you allow yourself to go deeper into a state of relaxation, remember a time when you stood before a pond or a lake, and it was quiet and peaceful. You may have dropped a pebble into the center and noticed the ripples rippling out. One ripple after another, flowing outward farther and farther. The ripples slowing down, becoming farther apart, until the water was once again calm and peaceful. I invite you now to imagine that your body is like that body of water. And as you drop a pebble into the center of your body, you can feel ripples of relaxation rippling out. Waves of relaxation flowing through your body. Up through your torso, into your chest and your back. Through your shoulders and arms, up through your neck, your jaw, face, scalp. Feeling those ripples just relax you as your muscles let go and become soft and loose. Feeling the ripples of relaxation flowing down the bottom of your torso, flowing through your abdomen and your pelvis, down through your thighs, calves, ankles and toes. Know that each time you drop a pebble into the center of your body, you can become more relaxed. As you become more relaxed, you find yourself becoming more quiet and peaceful. Good. Now bring your attention to the spot between your eyes, the third eye. Imagine a light there. What color is the light between your eyes? Now imagine that light becoming a beam that extends out into space. Follow that beam as it leaves this building, as it travels above the city. As it continues out so that you can make out the entire city. And then all of the state. Keep on going further and further out into outer space. And notice the curvature of the earth. And as you keep going further and further out, you find yourself enveloped by the softness and quiet of space. Notice below you the big blue-green ball with white clouds wisping around it. Allow yourself to enjoy this perspective for a moment. Good. Now, notice another beam of light very near to you. A different color from the one that you followed into outer space. Begin to follow that beam back down to earth. The beam is taking you back to earth 20 years from now, 20 years into the future. Keep following this beam down noticing the curvature of the earth and the geography stretched out below you. Good. As you come closer to the end of the beam, keep noticing where you are. This is where your future self lives. You, 20 years from now. Come into contact with the earth and notice where you are. Notice what dwelling or nature surrounds you. Now move to the dwelling of your future self. What does it look like? What kind of landscape does it have? Are there trees? Flowers? What kind? Really get a sense of this place. Good. Do what you need to do to get someone to come to the door. Know that on the other side of the door is your future self waiting to greet you. Yourself 20 years from now. As the door opens, what do you notice? Greet your future self and notice the way your future self returns your greeting, welcoming you into this time and place 20 years in the future. Take in this person, your future self. What does this person look like? Notice how this person stands. What is this person wearing? get a sense of your future self's essence. Now notice the inside of this dwelling. What kind of person lives here? What are the colors and the senses of this place? Good. Now move with your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Perhaps your future self offers you something to drink. Really settle in and make yourself comfortable for a conversation with your future self. There are some questions that you might want to ask your future self. Begin by asking the following 2 questions. First, what is it, future self, that you most remember about the last 20 years? In the last 20 years, what stands out most in your memory? Take a moment now to hear the answer. Now ask your future self the following question. What do I need to be most aware of to get me from where I am now to where you are? What would be most helpful for me to know to get to where you are? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. Now take a moment and ask your future self your own questions. What are other questions that you would like to ask your future self? And now, ask your future self one final question before you go. What name, other than your first name, are you called by? A special name. It could be a metaphor or a symbol of your essence. What is this name? Good. Bringing this visit with your future self to a close, thank this person for being here with you today and sharing so much wisdom. As you leave, your future self says, just one more thing. I love you, and please feel free to visit anytime. Your heart is filled with this love. Now find your way back to the beam of light and journey back up the beam, watching this world 20 years in the future grow ever smaller as you move out into space. Seeing again the ball of blue and green below you, clouds swirling around it. Notice that your beam of light is intersected with a different beam of light that will take you back to present time in this building. Follow this beam of light back to present time Earth. As you travel down this beam, notice the Earth growing bigger and bigger. Notice the geography of the area. Moving further down the beam, the skyline of the city. And finally, coming back into this room. Good. In a few moments, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1, you will be refreshed and alert, as if you had had the perfect amount of rest. Knowing you can remember everything you wish of this inner journey. And you will feel incredible love from and for everything. When you open your eyes, you may want to remain silent and jot down the things you want to remember about this journey. Three, coming back to present time, becoming more alert and refreshed. 2, stretching your body, feeling the ground beneath you, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And 1, eyes open, refreshed and alert. Namaste.